My name is Christine Muhumuza. I work for AFROHUN, or the Africa One Health University Network, and I'm going to moderate this session today. As usual, you're very welcome, colleagues. I'm in a place that has unstable internet. Allow me not to switch on my video, but I'm going to take us through quickly our usual housekeeping rules, and then Richard will pick it up from there. So you're very welcome once again. I can see our subject matter expert and the case presenter already in the house, so we should be good to go. We are going to allow people who have not attended these sessions before to introduce themselves briefly, your name and your institution. But before I invite you, let me take us through the housekeeping rules quickly. In case you get any IT related challenge, kindly chat Ken, our IT specialist, or Echo IT, and they will be able to help you with whatever challenge you have. We also request you to rename yourself with your organization and your name so that we are able to know who we are interacting with. Thank you. So we would like to restrict the chat room for questions related to this session and comments, but encourage you to paste in as many comments, as many questions as you can. We have a team that is capturing those questions, and we should be able to respond to the comments and questions today, but those that we may not, we shall continue to respond to them in our group chat, WhatsApp, or even on email moving forward. So if you trust your internet bundle or bandwidth, we encourage you to keep your video on for purposes of putting a name to the person, since we are a community of practice. Otherwise, colleagues, keep your microphones muted at all times unless you're speaking or you've been given a chance to speak. There is one other important thing I should mention. We have a survey that we usually take at the end of the presentation of the discussion. This survey is extremely important because it helps us to get your feedback, and then we are able to improve or modify these sessions moving forward. So kindly, at the end of this session, we shall share a link and we shall leave 5 minutes for you. Please take the survey. And in case you need a certificate, which usually comes instantly, you will indicate that you can only get that certificate after taking the survey. But we encourage you all to take the survey. Thank you. And finally, we have 2 languages used during these sessions, that is English and French. We encourage our colleagues, the French speakers, to go to the globe icon just at the bottom of your gadget, and you should be able to get the different options. Once you click that globe icon, you pick the language of your choice. Otherwise, you're very welcome once again. This is going to be another interesting session. Thank you. So at this point, allow me to invite colleagues that are joining us for the first time, or if you have not introduced yourself before, please open your mic so that I can pick on you to introduce yourself. If you're joining us for the first time, please. Us. Yes, Fidelis.
Yeah. Thank you very much for giving me the mic. I am Fidelis in Cameroon, of the Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Medicine of the University of Buea. I think that's okay.
Thank you, Fidelis. Merci. We are happy to have you. Arthur, go ahead. Arthur?
Yes, hello everyone, mic check.
Yes, we can hear you, Arthur.
Yes, my name is Arthur Kaule. I work with Udacity. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. Caroline? Caroline Chomjisha. Caroline, you're muted just in case you're speaking. All right. Caroline has, I think, a challenge unmuting herself, but her hand is up. Any other person? Yes, Max.
Yes, I'm Max Ngavirano, Uganda Matters University.
You're welcome, Max. Okay. Any other person? I think I can see. Caroline, are you able to speak now? All right. Oh, yes. Afsat Badamasai.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Hafsat Fedamasi. I work with Federal Territory College of Education, Zuba. I'm happy to be here.
We are happy to have you, Afsat. Thanks for joining. Any other person? Celestine, do you want to introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. My name is Celestine Afiukwa from Ebonyi State University, Nigeria.
Thank you, Celestine. Any other person? Thank you, Celestine.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Peter Mwangi from the University of Embu, Kenya.
Thank you, Peter. Sarah is our country manager. Sarah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sarah Dia, country manager, AFROHUN, Senegal.
We are very happy to have you, Sarah. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Any other person who is joining us for the first time? David, do you want to introduce yourself? Okay, so I guess the rest of the people, in case we missed you, you can chat, you can type your details in the chat and we shall be able to pick that. Thank you very much, colleagues. Once again, today is an exciting day. I want to hand over to Richard to broadly introduce today's topic, but also introduce our presenters today. Thank you. Over to you, Richard.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Christine. I am Richard Kajumbula from Makerere University, Institute of Open Distance and eLearning, and also coordinator for these AFROHUN Community of Practice sessions. Colleagues, I welcome you to this session in which we are going to look at embedding screencast O-Matic instructional videos into online courses. And how we're going to do this, take you through the agenda briefly. We shall have a case study presentation, and I'll introduce the case study presenter shortly. Then we shall have a subject matter expert to discuss the case, and the case will be so much related to incorporating or embedding videos into our online courses. Now, many times we create courses and we record videos, and we did that in our last session. We record videos, but we may be challenged in how to incorporate those videos into our courses, even how to embed the videos into our online courses. So we may see a nice video and we really would love to have that video in our course, but may be challenged in doing that. So the purpose of this presentation today or session is for us to learn how we can specifically embed screencast O-Matic videos into our courses and activities so that our learners can achieve the intended learning outcomes. Can our learners watch these videos and learn? Okay, and how do we incorporate these videos so that they flow with our course? And I'll straight away introduce our case study presenter. Our case study presenter for the day is none other than Dr. Penina Nsamba. She's going to present the case. Dr. Penina Nsamba is a lecturer and a virologist in Makerere University, College of Veterinary Medicine, Animal Resources and Biodiversity. And she's from the School of Biosecurity, Biotechnical and Laboratory Sciences, or in the Department of Biotechnology and Diagnostic Sciences, here in our College of veterinary medicine, animal resources and biodiversity, Makerere University. She is this is an e-learning coordinator in that college, and she's also a One Health thematic lead, on top of being a One Health champion. She has several courses, undergraduate modules online, and others are blended, where she facilitates them online and face-to-face. And she has been facilitating online and face-to-face, or rather talk about blended, in a blended format, for quite some time. So I'm welcoming Dr. Penansamba. Dr. Penansamba, you're welcome to greet the colleagues and also present the case. Over to you, Dr. Penansamba. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Richard Kajumbula, for that introduction. Yes, I'm Penny Nansamba, a veterinarian and virologist, and a passionate e-learning teacher. So if we could go straight to the case, I'm requesting for my slides to be shared. So I've been facilitating courses online for the past 2 years, since 2020. And these courses are both in Makerere, and sometimes we've got One Health courses by AFROHUN. So that's my name. I'm a lecturer in biotechnology and diagnostic sciences from COVAB. It's the College of Veterinary Medicine, Animal Resources and Biosecurity in Makerere University. Let's go to the next slide, please. I want to give a profile of Makerere University. Makerere University is found in East Africa. The green shading shows the East African countries. We have a new kid on the block, Zaire, and I'm in Uganda. Makerere University is located on the shores of Lake Victoria. That's where I am now, shown by that arrow. And that is the ivory tower, the centerpiece of Makerere University, what you first see as soon as you enter the university. We are 100 years old this year. We are inviting you to celebrate our jubilee, our centenary with us. We started in 1922. So we've got about 35,000 students and around 1,600 staff distributed among the 10 colleges. I've told you COVAB, or the Vet College, is one of them. And we also have College of Education, where Mr. Kajumbula is situated. So you can see the high student ratio. We've decided to go online. And Makerere uses a model-based learning management system, which we call Muwele. And we are currently doing blended learning. Some parts are online, while other parts we meet face-to-face and discuss case studies or do practicals. The lecturers have been given training on instructional design. This was done actually from 2020 when COVID set in, but other lecturers could have met this course much earlier. And we are using multimedia to enrich the courses and make them more interactive. This includes videos. Some lecturers have been taught how to record videos, maybe using their phones or whatever gadgets they have, but there are challenges. Other lecturers go and look for the videos on YouTube. And when we find these videos on YouTube, it is difficult to embed these videos into our Muwele, Makerere University e-learning environment where the lessons are found. Or perhaps we find that the videos downloaded do not relate 100% to our learning outcomes. 10% may be related to the learning outcomes, and the other 90% is not related to our learning outcomes. So this has been made better. Some lecturers have got the skills recently of how to make videos using Screencast O-Matic. Now, how can they be embedded into the online learning management system? It's still a challenge, and I think that's why we're here. That ends my case. Thank you. I'll repeat the question again. How best can Screencast O-Matic instructional videos be embedded into an online courses activities so that the intended learning outcomes are attained. Thank you, Mr. Kajimbula. Over to you.
So thank you so much, Dr. Samba, for that case. Indeed, we may be able to create videos, but being able to deploy those videos could be a problem. And one of the tools that we can use to create instructional videos is Screencast O-Matic, like the community may have made. But how do you get that video and embed it in your course in the relevant or the right place so that the learning outcomes are attained? That's the question that we have been asked. I will probably take on a few minutes and see if anyone has a comment on this case before the subject matter expert validates and probably delves into discussing the case. Do we have anyone who would wish to probably supplement or ask for clarity regarding the case that has been presented, or share an experience? Please, you're welcome to speak so that we can have some few comments on the case. Okay, probably there are no comments. Colleagues appreciate the case and that it is a valid case, and videos are one of the tools that engage all our senses as we learn. We see, we hear, we even follow. So this one tool that I will believe is important for us to put in our courses, but difficult to embed. So Dr. Penna, thank you. Let me call upon Dr. Mainde to validate this case. Now, by way of introduction, Dr. Godfrey Mainde, the one who is coming to speak to us shortly as our subject matter expert, is a lecturer in the Institute of Open, Distance, and eLearning, Makerere University. Is a deputy director of that institute, Institute of Open Distance and eLearning, a very ardent lover and practitioner and scholar in online and blended learning. Very good at tools, and we have met him here several times. He has come to talk to us. He's very willing to share, always willing to share, and will help us to solve problems with whatever tools you wish to deal with in e-learning. Dr. Mainde, I welcome you to greet the community and also validate the case. Over to you, Dr. Mainde.
Thank you very much, Richard. I am Godfrey Mainde, as Richard has actually introduced me. I am not a stranger in this group. I love edutech and using technology for learning. The case that Penina has described, actually, the question he puts across is something that is quite very important. We all have seen that videos are quite very important in the teaching, but sometimes we have our videos, but we don't put them in the right way within the learning management system, and don't align it rightly to the courses that or the topics that we are going to cover. And in the end, we end up getting some. So this is really a very important, and I validate that's quite right question to be asking at this moment. Over to you, Richard.
So thank you so much, Dr. Mainde, for that. So I think without much ado, I really request you to now take us through this subject matter expert session to really enable us learn how to embed Screencast O-Matic videos into our online courses. And colleagues, in case you have any questions, any requests for clarity, it's all right. During the presentation, you can either raise your hand or you can type in the chat so that we can discuss and follow the presentation. So over to Dr. Mainde for the presentation on how we can embed Screencast O-Matic videos into our online courses. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Richard. The introduction is already made, and this session is going to be practical in a way. We are going to have some practical sessions that are going to be covered here. So as they have already introduced me, I don't need to say a lot, but recap, this is just a continuation from what we had earlier, where we were supposed to create, where we were creating, yes, a minute, yeah, creating Screencast O-Matic videos, which we did last time, and I hope most of you attended and were able to learn how to create this video, record some videos, so that we for instruction. But of course, there were issues of planning and making sure you get a good video out. So that's something that we are going to, which I have, which I will not go into details now, but this is something that we covered in the previous way, where we saw how to get Screencast O-Matics. We were able to see how to record either video only or record the PowerPoint and video, screen and video, or PowerPoint only, so that we can be able to do that. And then, yes, we did that. Then the other thing we shall also cover is basically the practical demonstration of embedding Screencast O-Matic videos into the online activities. So basically, we are going to see how can we embed this into the course. So we have the video. You created the video in the earlier one. So we are now going to see how do we get this video into the learning management environment. So we are going to cover this. So very important, which I said in the earlier as well, that we need to plan and connect our instructional videos very well to the courses that we develop. The instructional videos must fit within the constructive alignment of the course so that the intended learning outcomes are attained. So sometimes you don't want to make a stray video which is not feeding into the course, because you want to make sure that you have the course, you have the intended learning outcomes, you know what the topics, and then you're creating a video which is going to feed into that. So that connection is very important. So you plan and then connect that to the video you're going to make. And this process, basically, many times you have seen that we want to see what is the intended learning outcome, ILO, intended learning outcome. Then we are determining which are the topics that are within the intended learning outcomes. What in each topic we are saying what is the intended learning outcome of a particular topic, but also we want to see what are the topic activities that are going to help us answer, get that intended learning outcomes, and then which resources, and the resources can be videos or multimedia or instructional videos that can be set up. So in the online activity, or which sometimes we refer to as the activity, through which the embedded video is deployed, must be relevant for the topic and enable learning. So because you have a constructively aligned with it, so it helps you to make sure that what you develop is very relevant and helpful. The example which I can give when you are planning an activity or planning to put an activity or a video within the learning management system, usually the structuring, we have put here the structuring. The activity here would do, maybe you start with a small narrative or overview of what is this all about, so that the activity is seen, or the activity is seen to be speaking. Like, for example, the overview would say, you would just give a scenario of the importance of instructional videos. Why are they important and things like that? You give that as an overview or a small narrative there, and then you can proceed by going through these steps. And step one, you're telling the learners, watch the embedded instructional video below to learn how to record an effective instructional video. You see what you have done? This is just planning. The actual video is not there because you're in the planning phase, but you want to make sure that all this is well set before, so that there's a conversation, there's a flow, that connects with that. And step 2, you're saying using a course of your choice, create a 2 to 3 minute introduction instructional video. Remember, sitting in front of a camera and comfortable talking is a learned skill. So you may want to do a couple of recordings, but don't obsess over perfection, because many times when you are making recordings, there are errors that will happen once in a while, but you don't want to, otherwise you will never have something get out in multimedia. You will just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. Yeah, so don't get obsessed with perfections. This assignment is an exercise in possibilities and developing an understanding of some of the skills that are required to create an instructional video. So that's step 2, which I'm giving the instruction. And I'm also telling them in step number 3, after completing your video, save it as an mp4 file and upload it onto your YouTube channel, and submit the URL to the discussion forum so that your peers can provide some feedback. And step number 4 is review the video submitted by one of your peers and provide some constructive feedback. You see, now this is an activity that is connected, and the learners will have purpose of watching the video because they know why the video is there. The video is now telling them how to learn how to record an effective instruction, how to create, to record an effective instruction video. So basically that is a connector, but in your own courses, you can do it in a different, it's not necessarily the recording video. It might be something to do with biology. It must be something to do with with chemistry and history. Then you can be able to do that. So that's the example that we have. So the practical demonstrations, we are going to cover them through going through the saving process, saving and basically finding the locations in Screencast O-Matic, and looking at the uploading of the instructional videos on YouTube. So basically, how do we upload them on YouTube? Because we are going to embed them into the course that we want. And then the last one is basically making what we call embedding the instructional video into the online course activity. So from the structure that we have given, let me just from the structure that we have given, allow me move to, okay, I'll just go here a little bit. From the activity that we have shown, this is the learning management system, and we just a minute, sorry for that. Okay, here it gives us the activity as we have said how it is. Just to show you the example, we shall build it later, and watch the embedded video. So you embed the video and within the course, and then the instructions are there so that the learners can be able to continue with those discussions in there. I just wanted to show you that, and you are able to see how that will look like as we shall be built. Okay, now we are now going to look at how do you save using Screencast O-Matic. Please, if you have any questions, as Richard says, you can always ask. You can always ask in the chat, and Richard is going to be. I can see Christine has already said, ask any questions here. So
Dr.
basically,
Mayinde?
yes.
Yeah, the other one is that also the French audience, that you can go a little bit slowly in speech so that the French colleagues can get the interpretation. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I think I was moving so fast, and yet Richard had already warned me not to go fast. So basically, we are
Dr. Mayende,
Yes.
somebody can't see your screen. I don't know whether that's on his side. You may want to stop sharing and share again.
Christine, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yes. And Richard, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, I think Anne has some challenge, and somebody can just support her on the side. Yeah.
I can see it now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now here we are now. I'm now going to go into. You remember we had Screencast O-Matics. So this is the which we used for recording some kind of video. But I am just going to go through how do you save and get your work within the folders that you want it to be. So we had the screen only, we had the webcam only, and we have the both the webcam and the purposes of demonstration. And Richard will allow me do this using the same PowerPoint. And I say, for example, you have made your script, you have made your PowerPoint, and you want to record this using Screencast O-Matics. I hope you can see you remember those lines that were on the boundary. So everything that is within that area will be recorded. So that's what I'm just going to make a 1 minute recording, just 1 minute. And I'm just going to start recording by clicking on record. Hello, class. Thank you for coming to my class. My names are Dr. Godfrey Mayende, lecturer and the Deputy Director of the Institute of Open Distance and eLearning. Today, we are going to look at embedding Screencast O-Matic instructional videos in the online courses presented here at ECHO Regional Virtual Community. The structure, we shall first look at the recap of the previous sessions, how to create Screencast O-Matics, embed Screencast O-Matic videos into online e-learning courses. Thank you for listening to me. And when you're done, you click on you stop the recording, and you remember, you say that you're done. Here, you click on done, you remember what we did, and done will allow you to ask where to save your work. So you save your work onto you save here by clicking on save, then save, stroke upload. When you click on save, stroke upload, it brings you here, opens for you the Screencast O-Matic. And here we have the possibility that we can listen to what we have recorded prior. You can do a prior. I hope you have already used this. You can listen in if you wanted. Yeah, but maybe I didn't share it. So at this point, you click on save as here. You click on save as because you want to save this work. Yeah, but the other thing you need to know is that you need to tell Screencast O-Matic which folder you want the work to be saved. Sometimes you may save and it goes in a place which you don't know. For you to be able to be safe, you click on this one and you can browse to create a location where you want your work to be saved. You can go look somewhere and click OK, and that's the place where the videos will be saved. So for example, if I click there and I click OK, which is the same place where I clicked, so that means that this recording is going to be that particular folder, a folder which I can go on the machine and look and find. Otherwise, it may save in a folder and then you try looking for it and you don't find it. And once the folder the folder has been got, then it is much easier for you to save, and then you will get to that folder and check on your recording. So here I'm going to click on publish. Publish will load this, and so it will go on for some few minutes. Recording, it's saying this is recording #23. mp4, so which we will record. Good, the progress is very fast. And then we are able to see that now it is done. It has actually recorded for us the video. So I can just click on OK. So that means it has been able to record this video. Just a minute, I get back to this. I close this part, this one. So when you go now into the folder, this is the folder which you can go to because I put in my documents. Under my documents, I went to new videos. That's the folder I put all my video that I was recording from Screencast O-Matic. And I remember very well that it was called recording #23. And if you don't remember the hash name it has given it, you could also just go and check it out and see which one is that. And now here it gives me, this is the video. I know the location where the video is, because if I want to pick it and embed it in the course, then I already know where the video is. So this is how we can be able to save our video using Screencast O-Matic into a folder and paying attention to which folders are we putting this particular video.
Dr. Mayende.
Yes, Richard.
Brian Bekunda is asking that how big should the videos be in terms of storage capacity? Because he got a challenge of uploading a video of 1.4 GB onto YouTube. So how big should the video be? Is there a maximum, minimum?
Generally, a video should not exceed 6 minutes. Because instruction, we talked about chunking. Instructional videos, when you give somebody a very long video, that person is not going to be able to actually pick. So what we do is, when you have a big video, you can chunk it into parts so that they are easier for people to listen into. Because you are not going to give, like, for example, you're going to embed into an activity and you give a very long video and you expect students to listen to the whole of it. You can pick important thing and let them listen to that and then respond. So that's the way of doing good instruction. I don't know whether I have answered Brian, Richard.
Yes, you said that you have answered his question. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so now here we can see that we have our video here. Of course, if I have my video, I could be able to even play it and listen to what is in the video. Maybe I didn't share the audio. Let me just share the audio sound. Okay, so when you video, you can even go and listen to the video when you go there. Hello, class. Thank you for coming to my class. My name's Dr. Godfrey Mayende, lecturer. I'll just close that. So we have that video. So now we have been able to learn how to save and even knowing where our folders are. Richard, do you think that we need to find out if this is very clear? Saving.
Yes, it's all. Yeah, we can actually find out. Eliane has asked actually a question, but as someone translated it, does the weight of the video depend only on the duration? That's a question she's asking. That for a video to be, that if a video is short, then its size is also equally small, as in terms of GBs or MBs or whatever. And when it's a long video, that's also mean that the file size is also big. Or it can happen that a file can be short, but very heavy in terms of GBs. Or a file can be long, but so light in terms of GBs. Dr. Mayende?
Yes, generally, when you have a short video, chances are high that it will be shorter in terms of size. It will be much smaller. most especially if your video is for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Even if it stretches, it won't go very far. But there are applications that help in also compressing the video into a more smaller thing. But the emphasis I always put is try to record your video as short as possible, like have them not go beyond 5 minutes so that you have those chunks. And every time I do that, my video has never been extremely big, not to move on not to go on YouTube. So they are always there. I hope I have answered that. Yes.
Thank you so much. Eliane, I hope your question has been answered. And
there are others,
Drake,
Richard.
Yeah, Drake says that once you also activate the live video option in YouTube, by adding your number, you can actually upload longer videos beyond the 15 minutes limit. So it's giving us a clue.
Okay.
Or a tip, yeah. That once once you activate the live video option in the YouTube, by adding your numbers, you can upload longer videos beyond the 15 minutes. Yeah, thank you so much, Drake, for that clue. Okay, Dr. Maide, you can go on.
Okay, thank you. So we have been able to see how that is done. So we have this video of ours here, which we can decide to give a better name. Maybe we call it vCOP 14. Just give it that name, vCOP 14, but we know what it is. Now, the next part we are going to look at is how do you, before you go to the embed, how do you now get this video and upload it onto and put it onto the learning onto YouTube. Yes. I'll just go there. YouTube. Okay, when you go to YouTube, of course, usually when you have, you need an account if you're going to upload on YouTube. And me, I have my account, and my picture will be here, or your picture will be there. If you don't have a picture, it will, you'll when you go there, you'll be able to see that your account is associated with your name, but there's no picture there. But mine has that picture of mine. You can be able to go to the YouTube studio if you want the recording, but also you can go through the your channel, which you call your channel. So I can be able to just go to my channel here, and in my channel I have several things that are recorded as the several videos that have been recorded, and I can be able to go and say manage videos. So you can click on manage videos, and manage video. It will now load. Okay. There with the speed, it's just a little bit slow, but it's coming. The YouTube Creator Studio. So okay, yes. It has now been able to give me this. It has taken a little bit a while because of the speed. So here you have the option that you can be able to create the video, upload the video that you have. So you can be able to say that I have gone to YouTube, and if you don't have an account, you will go and create a YouTube account. But I know majority have YouTube accounts, and therefore they can be able to click on on your account, and then you can be able to go to my channel, and you can now go to manage videos, where I can go and instead of go live, as someone was telling us, we are not going to go live, but we are going to upload videos of YouTube videos on in our course. So here, when I click on upload YouTube, it allows me to, you can drag and drop a video file here. You could drag, get just an explorer and drag and put it there, but you could also come and select the file by clicking there, and you go to the location where the file is. And here, the location of our file is actually here. So we could be able to see the video just in there. So I can just double click on the video I want to upload. So this is the video I want to upload. And I click on OK. Click on OK. So here it is showing that's now loading. And you have to give a descriptor of the video. On the video you are going to make. I will just say I will call it how to create an instructional video. How to create an instructional video, because I'll eventually delete it. I will delete the so I'll just say that how to create an instructional video. If there is any descriptions you want to give to talk about for this, you can also be able to write in detail what exactly in a short way, how many things are there, and then we can be able now to, you see there's this details, video elements, checks, and also visibility. So you could click next to move to the to move on. But meanwhile, as it's going, the video you have put in there, they are checking, the system checks and says whether this video you're giving has is okay, doesn't have any bad pictures or something of that kind. So no issues. It shows me here that no issues are found, and here it's putting there a check, and then I can click on next. And here, sorry, I didn't, I think, go down. It's reminding me you need to say whether it's yes, made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. And preferably you should make videos for the ones for kids. They are not going to disturb you, but because that means that video can be watched by kids or other people. But if it's not for kids, then there will be, I think, some dynamics for some other things they will ask questions on. So here, when I say that my video can also be watched by kids, so it means I can just move now ahead. Okay, check is done. And then I come here at visibility. Do you want your video to be private, or you want your video to be public? If it's private, only you and people you choose can watch your video. You can be able to do that. Unlisted, anyone with a video link can watch your video. But usually for me, because I am an advocate for Creative Commons, I am always just saying, okay, let it be public for anyone to see. And then here is I now, when I choose public, I can just click on publish. So it's now loading. Yes, it's now done. Here it's telling us that this is how to create an instructional video. And basically, if I close that and I don't share immediately, here I'm going to have already a YouTube video, how to create an instructional video. But remember, this I have made, which is just not a complete one. So at some point I will just have to come here and delete it away so that it's not there. But for demonstration here, I wanted to do that. So now here I can be able to already, the video is up. I can just click on this video. Sorry, I can click on this video, and I can be able to see the video Hello, yes, class. This is now my video that I have created. I have put this video on YouTube, but I need to direct learners onto the video. So that's how you can upload video onto YouTube. But when you upload the video onto YouTube, remember you are going to need this, embed this kind of video into the learning management system. And in this case for us, we use the Moodle platform. And what we do here in this video, we are not, I am going to pick out I can pick the code, the embedding code. So you can right click on the video itself. When you right click on it, copy embed code. So you can copy that video embed code so that you can be able to just embed it within the course that you are going to have. So we have now created we have uploaded our video onto the YouTube channel, and we now want to create we want to embed this video in the LMS, in the learning management system. So we already have the elements, but we are going to see how we come back to this to pick that out. So when I go to, I can copy this and perhaps put embed this code. I pick up that and I go back to the activity here. I'm going to, this is now the course. This is the course on the learning management system, which is built on Moodle platform, Moodle, but I know that you can also embed in a Canvas, in many other platforms. So here in the demonstration, I am going to turn on editing here, turn editing on onto the learning management system. For this case in Makerere is Moodle platform. Okay, wait a little bit. Okay, it's now there. And I am going to go where the demonstration is. I'm going to pick add an activity. And in this particular case, I'm going to add a forum. And in this forum, I'm going to call this so you go to your Word document to pick up your planning material that you put. You can copy that, the planned material, and go back to here, and you can be able to paste. You can be able to paste the planned material because this is the activity you have created, and that means you have this. And but remember that here you only have the word embed video below. It's embed video, but it's not there. Okay, now we need to embed this video here. But as I've said, because I've now copied this activity from the planner document to here, means the one I had copied as the YouTube embed code doesn't. Let me just go to this. Let me check. Okay. Okay. Hello, class. So what we do, I am going to right click on this. Right click on that and pick the copy embed. I can repeat that for those who are translating. There are many things here, but we are going to click on copy embed code. So you click on that, so it will copy the embed code. And then you can go back now to the editing stuff you're having. Okay, let me put that down. Okay, So here the embed code is here. Now on the platform here where you're editing, you are able to also go to edit HTML source. That means you need to highlight where you want to make those changes, but then edit HTML source. And here you could be able to see where we have that. It's this, everything of course is there, but here where you had put the video in strong form, you highlight everything in that area in the, because you say where you have the word video, you put those things, and you are seeing, you put the less than sign on this side and the greater than sign on the other side, and in the middle you put video. So you'll be able to see what you put there. You're seeing it in the code, because I know some of you may not be familiar with HTML code, but you can be able to come in here and see that this is where the document is, and you just go to where that particular one is and highlight everything that is there, is for that particular part. So when you do that, then you can be able to paste. You now paste and overwrite. You paste and overwrite the overwrite what is there with the embed that you have picked from the YouTube, because remember you picked that from YouTube, and then you can just come here and say update. And when you do update, automatically, even before you finish, your video will be now embedded within the editing mode where you are. It's already there within the activity you are building. And then you will go, after that, you will move down in the activity, because this is the, of course, there are many things with Moodle. I'm not going to go into that, but they are whether you want it to be available, whether you want it to be graded, whether you want it to put restrictions. But now I'm just going to save that, save and display. So what we can see here is that we now have this activity with all these instructions that are there. And that means the learner can be able to pick up the YouTube and listen to it, because you could just come and click here, and then you'll be able to listen. Class. Thank you for coming to my class. Other than maybe just sometimes when you put the link, it may automatically bring for you the embed thing, but sometimes it does not bring it, and it becomes a little bit. So here, this is why you have to pick the embed. I go to YouTube, pick the embed code, and you can be able to insert into the activity that you're creating. And an activity that has watched the embedded video for this particular purpose, use this. This is now a flow of the activity with the video attached. You're not just throwing in the video there, and then you're not sure whether people listen to the video or not. But because this activity has been put there, maybe it's going to be graded or not graded, but learners are required to listen in and be able to attempt these particular activities. Because in this particular activity, learners will listen in, and then will be able to create their activities, and then be able to create their URL, get a URL from YouTube, and will be able to come and post it in the discussion forum. And then others will be able to see each other's video and create some comments for one person. So basically that creates that conversation. Richard?
Yes, good friend.
Yes. Is there any questions?
Okay. Colleagues, any questions, any comments? The colleagues who have thanked you for the presentation, but we can also, okay, Celestine, Dr. Maende, thank you so much for this interesting training. However, I would appreciate if you could make videos of the processes and share the URLs. Okay, I think he wants the recording of this session shared, because sometimes when the time is short, maybe we may appear to be a little bit fast. So the question for the thing which we are going to certainly provide. I don't know whether Dr. Maende want to try out this. Maybe you can now find out if they want to practically try out, so that you can guide them in how they can try out practically, just for about 10 minutes.
Okay. What?
Maybe, Richard, before Dr. Maende comes in, there is another comment that has come in on the WhatsApp group, and somebody, I think French speaking, is saying that, can you explain more? But he's not very specific on exactly what he wants you to explain more. So in case that person is on this platform, could you make your question more
Okay.
Otherwise, I think you can go ahead, Dr. Maende. Thank you.
Yes, as you have heard from anyone who has who requested, we don't want to leave anyone behind. Okay, now what we are going to do for purposes of doing some practice, I know some of you, 1 or 2, might be already, might be having a video, just a personal video, and you have a YouTube video. You are going to upload if you have a video and you have a YouTube channel, and you can share your screen. Richard?
Yes, please.
You let me know if everything is fine. If you have a YouTube, if you have a video already made video, and you also have a YouTube account already,
Yes, Dr. Maende.
Yes.
The question that Eliane asked, that is the video, if the video is visible on YouTube, why is it still in Moodle? Why must we embed in Moodle when on YouTube is already available?
Because you don't want to just send your students on YouTube to go and search for a particular video, because you want to make your course more consistent, more organized, and therefore that's why we are not telling, for example, our instructors that upload the video into the learning management system, because we know that maybe the capacities of our infrastructures cannot accommodate so many videos, but we can benefit from YouTube. You put there the video, and then when you come here, when you are giving the instructional, when you are making the activities that align well, then the learners will be able to just watch this video. They are watching it from there, other than just again going out and saying, okay, you go to YouTube, search for this video, which is not very good, but you let them put the video for them to be in the learning management system, so that while they are going through their course, it's much easier for them to go through the course as they want. But Richard, you can add something, or anyone else here.
Okay. So thank you. The questions are still coming in. Is there any? This is by that is there another way we can embed videos that if we don't know HTML?
Okay, somebody is saying we embed video. I think when the embedding process is not very complicated, that you need to learn HTML to do it. If you do it once, twice, you'll be able to be perfect. Just like many people would say, okay, the computer people are the ones supposed to do this. But when everyone now is able to do it, this is now part of us, and we, as instructors, we should be able to do it. It's not that you must know how to do HTML, because the only place where you're going to insert is, and continuously insert that particular code in the embed and put it there, you will be already familiar with that. You're not going to look at other where you want you to be. Hope I have answered that, Richard.
Yeah. But you can check whether colleagues have tried to embed videos.
Anyone who has been
code or something like that.
Anyone who has been able to embed video, you can one in the chat. I want to see how one is being typed. Perfect.
Something, please.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much for this session. I just wanted to share that I have a video that I designed from, I was able to upload it on YouTube, but I haven't embedded it on my course. So maybe if we can use it for demonstration.
Okay, and what I want is, okay, put it again the second time. Please, you can share your screen. Elizabeth?
Yes,
Elizabeth? Okay, share your screen. You can just take us through how do you upload the video?
Okay, so
okay,
just a minute.
Were you trying to upload?
No, this one I already uploaded on YouTube.
Okay, you can
but
click
I haven't
on create.
Embedded in the course.
Okay, you can click on create, because when you want create here, okay, upload video, because you are going to upload a video, because I want people to see from you. Upload video, you can go to upload videos.
Dr. Mainde, okay, she says that it's already on YouTube.
No, I just want the process to be said again. Yes.
Can she trace the other one, which she's going to upload? I hope she had prepared it.
Okay, Richard, we can go on and end somewhere. Upload video, you can click on upload videos. Elizabeth?
Yes.
Have you clicked on upload videos?
Yes, I did.
Okay, the way you shared you didn't share pop-ups you didn't share the whole window, so the new windows we can't see. Okay, yeah, but we wanted just to demonstrate that you can be able to upload video by going to create, upload a video, and then you can be able to get the perhaps maybe we can leave that. You can go to the video itself, my e-facilitation journey. Elizabeth.
Yes.
This screen we are seeing, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are not opening it. Richard, are we still doing well on time?
Yes, we have a few minutes to go, just about 10. Yeah, let's demonstrate.
Okay. Okay, click there. Just click there, yes. Okay, good. Elizabeth, what did we say when you want to pick the embed code? Do you remember?
Please guide me.
Right click in the video.
Yes, somebody is saying right click in the video.
Copy embed code.
Good. And then because you don't have a learning management system, you have not opened that, you didn't prepare for that, for a course. Me, I prepared for the course, but you can open you can even paste it in Word, or just to know that this is the code that has come from this video.
Okay.
Yes, but you can stop sharing. Just stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. When I go here, where we have had that. Perhaps let me just go here. Okay, this is there. But the key thing here is, you know that you can, after you have copied, when you go to YouTube and right click and you copy the embedded code and you go to the LMS, you have this symbol that brings you to edit HTML. When it pushes you there, you look for where there's the video, because you have put some symbols and you have videos, but for this particular one, I've already copied it there. I copied it up to that point. Yeah, then you go there, you just overwrite the video thing. I added this, but you can decide not to add to put those square brackets, and you just put it in capital letters, so that you just go where it is and replace it with the embedded code. So that's the only thing you'll be doing, and you'll have your work. The rest of the things are just the normal typing things and giving instructions to make sure the conversation flows. Richard, the interpreter is doing well now. I think over to you, Richard.
Okay, thank you so much. So you have been able to show our colleague Elizabeth this. Any other comments, colleagues? Any questions? Matter of clarity? Does another person want to be taken through the demonstration again? Because we have just a few minutes to do that. If someone else wants to have this demonstrated to them once more, or if you have any other question or advice, please, you're welcome to ask. Dr. Mind, I thank you so much for this presentation. Maybe there's something small that I would wish that you can share with us. How do we design an online activity where we're going to have a video embedded? Do you think you can give us some few tasks that are in an activity where we need to put a video and maybe talk about that video, maybe ask learners to answer certain questions about the video?
Okay, I think I had forgotten that I didn't complete my slides. Okay.
Just that part.
Can you see my slide, Richard?
Yes, I can see it. I can see it. Just that part of the activity.
So here,
yes,
we have this kind of, we have the plan. We said you need to plan for your activity so that you can embed the video in. So we said watch, you're telling the learners to watch the video to learn how to do something, but it can be not only learn how to record, but it can be learn about driving a car, can be learn about Napoleon, can be learn about this, and then you put you plan and put a video where you want the video to be. The video is not there, but you are planning for it, and then using the course of your choice, create a 2 to 3. You are using what is already in the video to inform the kind of activity you are going to give. So this is what, and I would like that you would be able to create some kind of activities of that nature, because at the end of these slides, I've also created. This is very important for you to plan, so that you create an engaging course, engaging that there is a conversation between the video and the content, the learner. So the learner will be able to engage with the video, because there's a reason why they should engage, because they have something they are going to submit and they need to listen to the videos in there. But I have also put some activity, Richard, I have some activities which I know when you share the PowerPoint, where we are saying design will try out, design an activity in which you would wish to embed a video on a given topic. That's something you would also be able to design. And then the other activity I was saying, using Screencast O-Matic, make a 1-minute video in which you introduce a topic to the class and save the video using Screencast-O-Matic, that would also be very good. And then embed the Screencast-O-Matic instructional video into the activity of the online course of your choice. Maybe the one you created in activity 1, try it now to embed the video in there. So those are the 3 activities that I have put there, which you will be able to get through the recording because I'm displaying them here. But I know that Richard is also going to share the.
Now completely close. I would wish to ask our subject, rather case study presenter, Dr. Penansamba, whether the question has been answered, because you posed the question to the community. Has it been answered? Dr. Penansamba, over to you. Dr. Minde, you can maybe probably stop sharing. Dr. Penansamba.
Sorry, I was muted. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard Kajumbula. Dr. Mayende has ably taught me how I can embed my videos into Muwele. And I'm encouraged now. I'm going to actually make more videos, upload them on YouTube, and embed them to make my work interactive. Thank you very much, Dr. Mayende.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Dr. Mayende, the last sentence, then I can conclude this session and hand over back to Christine.
You said, okay, thank you very much for coming in such large numbers as we build a community and we learn from one another. Thank you very much for being very active participants. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, colleagues, for attending this. Please, these going to practice sessions happen every last Wednesday of the month, and Christian will be making some more announcements. In the chat, we have put a link where we are doing a short survey. Please, thank you so much. You can fill that survey. We're going to take your contacts. You can give us your telephone numbers. We have the WhatsApp group. We have a Slack channel. We shall be putting your details there and continue communicating with you. In case you would wish to participate in these sessions, don't hesitate to WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me. Christine is also going to give her number. In case you would wish to participate either as a subject matter expert or a case study presenter, or you have a topic that you would wish that we discuss here, please do not hesitate to contact us and we give you opportunity to share, or we get an expert who can help to answer that question. It could be an issue that you are facing, e-learning issue in your university, in your work environment. Please reach out to us. We look for an expert. This community is free. You come and we share it and learn. You could have staff whom you want to learn something, bring them on board. It could be in a company or in a university or institution. Thank you so much for coming, colleagues. Thank you for responding to the invitation. Their colleagues didn't introduce themselves, but I've seen you so many there. Professor Javier Gassana from University of Kuwait, I now invited you. Thank you for being here. Our colleagues from the Ministry of Education, our colleagues from UCU, I've seen very many. Dr. Hughes, you are here. Dr. David Kenya, you are here. Dr. Biamukama, you are here from UCU. I thank you so much. I've seen colleagues from Bugema University. I've seen colleagues from University of Rwanda. Dr. Gahima, you are here. Dr. Matthias Ningoma, you are here. Thank you so much for coming to attend. Our colleagues from National Water and Storage Corporation, thank you for coming for this, because we're now taking e-learning to corporations and organizations. Thank you for attending. Our colleagues from Nigeria, University of Ibadan, Professor Adukenele, thank you, and colleagues for coming. And please attend again. We have these sessions every month. Dr. Drake from UCU, thank you. So thank you so much. We have our colleagues here, Dr. Nazaria Striachira, thank you from Makerere University, you are here. Elizabeth Rabu, you are here from Makerere. So thank you so much. All of you are not able to introduce yourselves at the beginning, but I thank you for coming for these sessions. Every month, every last Wednesday of the month, we are here. And please, if you have a topic you want us to discuss, tell us. If you want to participate as a case study presenter, please come. If you want to participate as a subject matter expert, if there's something you want to share with the community, please do. So thank you so much, our subject matter expert, Dr. Mayende. Thank you so much, our case study presenter, Dr. Penansamba. Let me hand over to my colleague, Christine, to continue the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, and thank you, Dr. Mayende. You've been great. Thanks, Penina. Colleagues, allow me request you to clap for our facilitators in the chat. They have been great. As we continue the announcements, I request that we take the survey. Yes, Dr. Mayende, Penina, Richard, I think you can see the clapping in the chat. That is yours. Thank you. So let us take the survey. It is extremely important as we continue to evaluate these sessions and see how to make them better. There is a link that has been shared in the chat, the French version and the English version. The survey takes less than 5 minutes. Kindly take that survey and help us deliver these sessions better. Okay, we are going to give you, we still have 6 minutes to the top of the hour, and we are going to use those 6 minutes to, have you fill in the survey. So as you take the survey, I'm also going to let you know, I think Richard had already alluded to this, that we have a community WhatsApp group. And in case you want to join that WhatsApp group, please feel free to join. I'm pasting a link in the chat. I have already pasted a WhatsApp link. You can click that and join the WhatsApp group. But in case you have any questions, any comments, you want to be a subject matter expert or a case presenter, please feel free to reach out to us, to me in particular, and Richard, and we shall be able to guide you accordingly. So we are waiting for you to fill in the survey, colleagues. Please do so. As you fill in the survey, I also want to emphasize that here, we would really, really encourage you to share it out with your colleagues. Share it out with your colleagues so that they also benefit from these discussions. I also would like to mention that every session that we have, we share the videos, we share the link, the recording on the AFROHUN YouTube link. Please visit the AFROHUN YouTube link. You're going to see all the sessions from session 1 up to session 14 where we are today. I should also say that we are evaluating these sessions and we are going to make very major changes. We shall communicate these changes to you moving forward. So please encourage your colleagues and yourselves to go back and listen to the videos which are shared on the AFROHUN YouTube channel. That would be great. You must have noticed that today's session was building on last month's session, which was really good. And sometimes if you miss a session, it would be good that you go back and listen to the video so that you are not left behind. Otherwise, we really want to say thank you once again to our presenters. Thank you to all of you, the participants coming from all the way, Kuwait, those in Africa, those in Uganda. We are really grateful. Thanks for coming over to share your experiences with the rest of the community. Bye-bye. So in case you have issues with the link, please let us know. We need to get your feedback. Okay. We shall communicate to you the dates for the next session. And like I did mention, we are making major changes. We are currently evaluating these sessions and we shall be letting you know those changes that we shall make. Please join the WhatsApp group, join the Slack. We should be able to share that communication as well as on email. Okay. So allow me to stop here for now and encourage us all to go back with our colleagues, faculty, students, so that they are able to be beneficiaries of these sessions. Thank you very much. And in case you have any question, last question, because we have another 3 minutes to go, feel free to paste it in the chat. We shall answer it. But otherwise, thank you and have a blessed morning and evening. And bye-bye. Okay, bye. I see in the chat. Thank you, colleagues. Please, this YouTube, the survey link is going to remain open up to end of tomorrow. Feel free to take it anytime you want. Thank you, and thank you.